Hi everyone, this is Jalexan and welcome to another Gwent Tech Guide on Channel Duello. Well, the new season has started and we're also having a Halloween special event, Salvini Day or something like that, with crones and stuff. So there's some, there are some creepy, boards and ornaments and so on. So it's a fun weekend, especially in Gwent this weekend. And other than that, the new journey is featuring Regis. And since he's a vampire, there's this horror theme going on. So good job, CD Projekt Red, about these stuff. And what about the game itself? Well, I have talked about the changes, buffs and nerfs and so on. So my predictions are usually on point, I guess, so far. But people are also testing new decks, new cards, and so on. So the meta is far from being settled. But I think Skellige, Northern Realms, and Nilfgaard are the three most powerful, the strongest factions this season. But we'll see which version of the decks are the best. I'm gonna start with Northern Realms. Well, especially approaching the end of the last season, there was this Alumni spam deck with using Chapter of Wizards and, the bonded Mushy Truffle artifact location card. I think that deck is really strong. Although it received a nerf, I'm sure, people are going to modify it and find the most optimum version of it. Although it lacks some control tools, I think it's really hard to beat. Although in one of the games, you're going to see how it suffers against, heavy control decks. Maybe I'll shoot a video for that as well. But I wanted to start with a siege variant of it. But probably, Chapter of Wizards brings more points than siege. But I just like to control my opponents. So, I'm a control player, so that's not a deck style that I want to play with. That's why I'm going with this. It's totally my creation. And what I did is, I'm also using Alumni, but instead of spamming them, I'm just using 2 copies of these and also running Siege with this deck. However, there are some modifications. You can play Alumni 3 times, maybe with Queen Adalia. But let's talk about the deck before going into the details. Okay, so the leader is Inspired Steel. Still is the best leader choice, although some people are testing Shield Wall with, Prophet Lebiota or something like that. Well, that is also a fun deck, but I don't think it's competitive enough. Anyway, so that was in parentheses. Okay, so with Inspired Zeal, you have 3 charges to give Zeal to, and there are a lot of units that you want to give Zeal to. The most obvious choices are Prince Ansei and Seltkirk of Goulet, so you should reserve these 2 charges for them. And for the 3rd charge, you usually play your 3rd charge on Banner Student when he is resurrected with Shani. Or maybe Arituda Student, but it's usually Banner Student. So those are our 3 charges. But sometimes you want to save your 3rd charge for Rafard's Vengeance. So this card is just probably the best Northern Realms card in the game right now. You can see this card everywhere. You can, use one of your Zeal charges on this and then play a bronze card from your hand, and you already have plenty of points just by making this interaction from 9 provision. That's a lot of value. We could see maybe a provision nerf to this in the upcoming patch, because I think it's really powerful, but I also like cards like these. I wouldn't say it's really overpowered, but I think it's a great card. It's definitely a 5-star card. But anyway, there's this bonus as well. When you play a mage or a soldier next to it, and if it's between those 2, you also deal random 2 damage. And there's a cooldown 5, which is really important. You can keep doing this. Especially with Winch, you can decrease the cooldown. And sometimes you just play 3 bronze units from your hand in a long round. And that's just amazing value. but your hand needs to be really a good balance of bronze and gold cards in order to do that. Okay, so what about the other interactions? Yeah, I have talked about Alumni. So this is the, I mean, use your patience and boost up your Banner students and Arachas students. And when you do that properly, you can get a lot of value from Alumni. So hard work pays off with this card. If both values, both Banner and Arachas student values are equal to or higher than 4, you gain Zeal. And this Alumni comes into play with, I mean, at least 8 points. I mean, if you don't have Zeal, I mean, suppose Banner students is 6 and Arachas is 2, you just have to wait one more turn, or maybe if you still have a Zeal charge, you can use that on him. And since there are 2 copies of it, opponent will struggle to find answers to all of these cards, because there are a lot of engines that the opponent needs to respond to in this deck. Okay, so this is a really good payoff card in summary. But against Skellige, for example, this deck is kind of struggling, because Skellige is really finding good answers for each of these threats. But still, it's pretty good. Anyway, so we have these 2 students, so the ideal plan is develop both of them in the first round, at least make them make their patience reach to 4, and then your Alumni will be much better. But the opponent usually don't allow that. And there is also a positive to playing this list. Why? Because the opponent thinks that I'm playing an Alumni spam deck, and it is not actually. It's a mild spam, I would say. I just play them regularly. If you don't play any of your siege engines, the opponent thinks that you're playing that deck, but and just uses Heat Wave on these, or uses valuable cards on removing these 2 students, and then your siege is just free to play after that. So the opponent uses Heat Wave, and you play your siege, and have fun with it. But if your siege gets Heat Waved, that's what Skellige could do, for example, because they can find regular answers to these. You're in trouble, because the deck really relies on using siege. If your siege gets responded or heat waved, your ballistas are just trash cards. Your reinforced ballistas are still okay, but this is really bad. You also have some consistency cards like Centurion Envoy and Amphibious Assault, and also John Natalis to draw your warfare cards from your deck. If you don't have Amphibious Assault, you can draw other warfare cards like Winch and a single Boiling Oil. And there's also Karak Marine, because we are running a Devotion deck, and Karak Marine is really amazing. And if your Banner students get destroyed in the process before getting 4 patience, you can always resurrect one of the Marines with your shiny. So that's an option. What about the other gold cards? We have Gerhardt. Obviously, he's also a mage that go really well with Rafar's Vengeance, but you usually play those 2 cards in separate rounds. And there's this Queen Adalia choice. I'm not sure about her inclusion, but she really helps against some certain decks. I mean, you can copy. I mean, there are some really good targets for Adalia in this deck. For example, I mean, Adalia copying Reinforced Ballista is really strong, because Ballista with shield on it, it's really hard to respond to in some decks. For example, I mean, Nature's Gift, they can't do anything about it. And then Alumni is a pretty good choice. Again, you can bring that with shield and also an additional Alumni, but if only you have reached the Zeal condition. If you didn't, it's not really worth copying with Adalia. And you can always use Adalia in the first round and copy one of the students. That's also an option, so that they could be relatively safe. And the other options are, just not preferable, but if you don't have anything left, yeah, sure, you can play them. And that's also good with Rafar's Vengeance, because you copy one of them with Adalia and then play the other with Rafar's Vengeance ability. So I think this list is pretty good. I'm not sure if this is a tier 1 deck. As I said, I mean, this could have a surprise value because everyone is expecting the other deck with a Chapter of Wizards list. So that's why you could win some games with this. And I have 3 games that I played a couple of hours ago. I'm going to share them with you. If you like them, the games were fun. And see you at the end. Okay, mirror match. But what version is this? Okay, apparently I don't need Alumni in the first round. Nice that I have Siege already in my hand. I'm on blue coin. I need access to Amphibious Assault or one of the students. And this could be real low tempo here, but let's get... Okay, this is good. Metallus is nice. I like this hand. I think I'm gonna play my cards and pass.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
So, shall we warm up with a fire spell?
We all have the Arachas student. I mean, we could have drawn 1 of 4. That sucks.
For renegades.
Okay, opponent immediately starts with this.
Rubbish in, rubbish
Interesting.
Pass and forget. Not I.
Okay, so we're gonna play a different tactic then. I gotta get rid of that. Marine. Okay, so I'm gonna allow Arachas student to get bigger. It could reach 4. I guess she could reach 4. Or I could just wipe it out with Selkirk. Well, that's another option actually. Or Prince, doesn't matter. I'm gonna play Selkirk because I mean I don't want my opponent to know that I have access to Prince. I just cannot allow Alumni to get developed. Because that's the whole deck. Now I'm gonna play my envoy here. And hopefully I can, you know, grab Gerhardt. Boiling oil, sure. Okay, 3, so that's gonna be 4.
Please, I'm just a messenger.
I kinda want Arachas a student actually. Let's move that. Because this deck has limited yeah, removal capabilities. So the last mage the opponent play as Arachas a student. And they're gonna be on range row, which is great for my siege. This could be a massacre. Okay, I have 2 siege engine. The third one is this. Let's move this. Okay, another siege engine. This is even better. Let's start with this.
Hasn't backfired yet.
I don't know why I put that on melee row. It doesn't make sense. Okay, more siege engines.
Say you live like princesses. If only they knew.
Should have put it on range row. I mean, I will bring out Bernard students, so that's pocket, obviously.
It's not about why, it's about why not. Pokes. Bang. Kaboom. Shit, how'd that go?
Okay, siege or... Okay. Really?
Power, unfettered, corrupts both body and mind.
On guard! A duel! To a duel I challenge thee!
I think this is more dangerous than vengeance. Two. That's gone, okay.
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
Okay, so he's gonna be able to play these alumni after all.
You've met your match, puppet!
Wait, not yet. Whoops. One of the student is missing.
Sure, be glad to. The day is nigh when all shall behold my beauty.
Kill that. And then assault into what? Maybe not assault, maybe just play this. I think I need assault, right? Yeah, let's play assault here.
Rubbish in, rubbish out, they say. Pass and forget. Not I.
This isn't looking great for the opponent.
I shall teach them a lesson they
Well, there's Hubert as well, okay.
Folks say we live like princesses. If only they knew.
Hopefully I can get Zeal if there is another round.
There are things in the universe of which even the sages have not dreamt. They do not fall! Why do they not fall?
Okay, so let's do this first. Did I kill this or this one? Be the same, I guess. Or winch. Okay, so this is gonna go, but I don't think, should I? No, it's just 1 point.
but we shall prevail. And it's all for me grog. Me noggin grog.
Okay, can I kill this? Yeah, no. Is there another cool? Yeah, there is actually. No, can't. Well, I should have killed that, I guess. Although he doesn't have enough turns. This probably, you know, will guarantee my win, but I'm gonna pass here. That's...
Scrub this, scrub that, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of these chores.
Yeah, that's enough. By 1 point? No, it's more than 1 point. But I'm totally fine with this outcome. So this, they're now gonna have Zeal for 3. Killed all the students at the same right time. And these are my Seal units. 5 units. It's just amazing. Okay, so what I'm missing is Gerhardt. We can't find him, but I don't need him, to be honest with you.
I need sleep. Another test. So soon.
Let's just play this.
See that? Anything alive would be dead now. Killer spell.
These are all 9-point cards.
We have each other's backs. That's more than most.
Die by your side.
This is how you do it. Natalis into who? Good job. Oh, come on, man. I was playing. Total domination. I mean, this deck should always kill that. Have fun, guys. Nice nickname. Well, the deck the opponent is playing is probably tier 1, by the way. It's not my deck, but my deck is really good against his. Okay, this could be scary. Rain deck. Earlier today I faced a weird one where the opponent played Arachas all of a sudden and I had no answers. Okay, so Alumni are really not good in the first round, so gotta get rid of them. It looks like I have more range cards, so I'm gonna play Rafar's Vengeance on the back row. And I could Adelia one of the students. Probably the melee one. Okay, here we will start with Mushy Truffle, okay. Little half rule. This is a bit different, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna start with this.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity.
And play the girl student.
Folks say we live like princesses. If only they knew.
Here comes Decoction. Okay, great move, by the way. Wiped out my units. Okay, so we can now freely develop these.
Bang, kaboom, shit out that goal.
So we only got one charge out of Vengeance. Could have gotten more. Why is this guy playing this leader ability? So far it's like Reckless Flurry deck. The opponent's probably thinking about an early pass here. Let's boost up the students. 2-1. The race to Zeal. So that's the whole purpose here. Yeah, he's thinking about an early pass. Definitely all these moves. 30 points. Okay, I have Amphibious Assault, so I don't have to worry about it much. Yeah, let's put the other one next to her sister.
So soon.
3-1-4. This is I expected. Okay, that's gonna suck. So maybe I should go for a long round then, huh? 16 points. Yeah, I think I should play for a long round. So after I play this, what do I do? So I haven't drawn my siege yet, so I think this is a good choice here.
Diplomacy is dignified work. My arse.
And there is my siege. So I need 8 points, so I'm gonna have to use one of these. Let's play this. So 3 points. I need 3 points. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. So alumni are 6-5. I mean, I wasn't playing as alumni deck, but it turned out to be like that. Okay, I could draw my assault with Natalis, so I need to look for these cards. Okay, pass. I hope he's not running Xavier. What is this, by the way? This went to the graveyard. Operator. So what is he up to? What? This is a beast deck? Well, then he made a mistake by passing early. I mean, I have the advantage against him in the long round with Siege. But he doesn't know I'm playing Siege. That's great. Okay. Here comes Bear. This is definitely something stupid deck, and I think this will get heat waved. Ren. So how do I kill that? Probably with an art student. And let's hope we don't regret not playing any siege engine this right now. But I think I should play this. And hope we can reuse our winch. Reuse our shiny with winch later. Okay, this sucks. I'm not gonna not gonna lie.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
You've met your match, puppet.
Can he kill this? Probably not, actually. So is this a huge risk that I'm taking right now? I'm gonna lose 4 points, right, if I don't kill that. Looks like he's not running a heavy control version. Yeah, I'm gonna take a risk here. Hope I don't regret it. I'm hoping he just clicks on these. Getting scared of this. How seriously are you planning to kill those? Sure. 3 bleeds, okay. Now let's get our siege engines out.
There are things in the universe of which even the sages have not dreamt.
Actually, this is even crazier. This is more value.
To die by your side, a pleasure, a privilege, an honor.
Oh, 7-5. Okay.
Someone's got to do something.
Okay, let's go for the siege. Oh my god, I'm gonna... No, I can't replay him. So the next target is Marine then. Oh, this could die, by the way. Very high. Actually, chance. Shit. Oh, that sucked. Just too much rain. €1. Okay. Let's get rid of the beasts. Is this a beast? Yeah, it is. Okay. Get this. Fortunately, we couldn't use our winch here. Maybe I can use it on battering ram next round. Okay, let's play Alumni. What am I going to play with this, by the way? Oh, I still haven't used my amphibious assaults. That's good. Okay.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Oh, more beasts on the way. Nice.
No matter what.
So let's play more warfare cards and kill these cows. Okay. This is getting really interesting. Well, fortunately, we win.
Have you no honor? Stand and fight!
This was against a really bad deck, though. Everyone is playing Skellige, I guess, today. I'm on red coin, which is huge. Okay, too many old cards. I'll try to develop my students here. It's not gonna be easy, gotta admit. Let's toss out Ballista. Okay, so we got most of the crucial cards here. Only Gerhardt is missing.
Oh, how wonderful! You speak our tongue.
I'm not gonna share all the games that I played with you, but I mean, I'm sick of seeing these little afros everywhere. Okay, so let's just start with this. And watch this guy get nuked to dust.
Did you see that? Anything
Leader plus decoction.
killer spell?
Wait, what? Okay, so amphibious assault goes. Okay, since he played like that, I'm gonna change my tactics here and just kill that. Because he will kill my student and then remove him from the graveyard. And so on.
So be it.
So what about the other skirmisher? Do you have that as well? He doesn't. Okay. Now let's put the other
How did I fare, Miss
Gareth student.
Well this time, yes?
Here comes Gutting Slash without hesitation. Good job, man. Nice.
Scrub this, scrub that, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of these tunes.
Heat wave. Okay, so siege is safe. That's nice. Although siege isn't a good matchup against Skellige. He thinks I'm playing the deck that everyone is using. Okay, so these alumni are like useless. Okay, do I have yeah. I should keep mulligan then. Not so sure though. Hold on. Okay, so this is the siege engine, this is the siege engine. Maybe I shouldn't hold on to this Bernard student. Definitely better.
A beautiful pair of legs, please.
Okay, so I have Marine. The plan is here, when I play Siege, the opponent shouldn't pass. I should not allow him to pass. So, Shani gets the more points here.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Quiet on the shore! Bows raised!
I haven't seen any movement, so this is not a Wander version. Okay. That's what I want. Is he going for the leader? That's what he's thinking about. He isn't. Let's play our siege. And gain card advantage, hopefully. Well, this is totally a surprise for the opponent, because, I mean, I didn't play any cards that were indicating a siege. Okay, so should I play my Vengeance on melee row or range row? I have Natalis on melee row and Marine on range row, so I should have planned better here. What? Why the hell would you play that? Okay, so there is rain on the range row. So maybe I'll draw a mage.
It hasn't backfired yet.
Okay, the problem is your siege is gonna get triggered. Shit. Well, what can you do? Okay, so can I win with card advantage? We'll see. I have Prince and Gerhard has good cards here. These are not good cards. Okay, actually, Alumni has 4. Okay. So that remembered. I can play them with shield.
My great-granddaughter will do great things.
We have each other's backs. That's more than most.
Okay, so a full leader is there. I think I'm gonna lose despite card advantage. He can kill with using the full leader, but I don't think he will do that.
You shall never find peace. Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
Interesting, he allowed that. Okay, so he's gonna use Kadoosh really well here. Coral, okay.
That might even be amusing.
So that was the final discard target. And Fukusio is in the graveyard, so we're not gonna see a resurrection of Birna. This is gonna hit for 2. No. Let's just kill that.
Has yet to speak its last. Keep the meat coming and I'll tell you a tale or two.
So 3 turns of rain is going to waste. Sure. So what is winch gonna be used for? Nothing. No targets.
Scurvy? Nah, fight girls in you.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Okay. Oh, we can kill that.
I demand satisfaction! Now!
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
So he still has more quark, I guess. And something else too, because not playing Wonder. This is a huge point gap and full leader on the way. Well, let's just try our chances.
A pleasure, a privilege, an honor.
He's got guiding slash ready to go. So if I play winch, this is gonna be a more quark target, but regardless, I mean, I'm gonna play Gerhardt last, so let's just play this. Well, this is a loss. 13 points here, and 8 points here, 21 points. I mean, it's barely. I'm barely passing the opponent, and the opponent has full leader. So this deck is just better matchup against this. He just needs to discard his cards to lose. Yeah.
Sounds like something a midget would do.
So the last card is more quark, and yeah, it's not even that. So more quark isn't included in the list. Just dominates. Skellige power, I guess.
I could be your great-grandfather's great-grandfather.
Let's boost this. Token of my gratitude. Monsters. And it's what? Arachas Swarm. So this is probably control version. Well, we could definitely struggle here. So I need to play Natalis and a unit so that I don't get predatory dived. So that is an option. Yeah, this hand is pretty good. If it's a swarm deck, I have Ballista that could help me.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
I'll give them 2 days before they cower and retreat.
Let's play this first.
How did I fare, Mistress Letitia? Well this time, yes?
At least we get to kill this.
Did you see that? Anything alive would be dead now. Killer spell.
So this is a thinning card. Let's play this.
No horse, I said. Wanted the exercise, I said.
Oh, these are pretty bad. We still don't know what the deck opponent is running, but this is probably a control deck because Art Spore makes no sense. Okay. Oh no, no Heatwave for Siege, that's nice. And I'm ahead by a ton of points. And I could pass actually here, but I could go for a Dahlia and a shield honor to the student. Yeah, let's do that.
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will
The
not
day is
be.
nigh when all shall behold my beauty.
That's odd. I'm gonna put this as well.
Rubbish in, rubbish out, they say. Pass and forget. Not I.
Okay, we're getting Zeal. I shouldn't give up the round control. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's very good. I'm gonna get this and play Altkirk. Boost this. And do all this. That should secure me the round control. Apparently not. I'm still playing. I could hit this and play this. So what am I drawing? I know what I'm drawing here. So Siege and Gerhardt. So Amphibious Assault. And those three cards. That should give me around control actually. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this. Kill this. And then play this. And this. I'm still not sure this is a swarm deck. So I'm just gonna pass here because I think I could win in the long round. So 6 and 4 alumni are gonna be playing for 10 or 8. So if this is a glossy deck, I have Gerhardt as my second to last play, and hopefully I can reset that. Checking out my other resurrection cards here. Yep, the opponent's throwing Predator Dive. So I didn't know you could play it on an empty board. So is he gonna play unitless now? Is that the case here? Maybe. Now this is nice. Do I have enough siege engines though? Yeah, I do. Okay, with amphibious assault I do have. Here comes Eagern. Sure. Oh, this is not a unitless deck, this is a unit, as you see. Alumni almost can kill that. It's hilarious. Okay, let's start with the siege. And watch my opponent regretting to play Heatwave. Okay, so that's gonna die if it's not getting consumed. So, but the opponent's probably running Osrael as well. What an odd deck, by the way. Battlefar. Oniro. What the hell is this deck? Are you serious? He's playing no unit and Eagern. Sure.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Wager I can cast from with me foot.
Guys, you shouldn't play with decks like these. I should have put this on range rolls, it's a mistake. I didn't count for the bombardment value. Okay, then we're doing this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Hilarious.
Sorceress!
Let's do this first. So this has one more charge. Okay, so he's gonna damage this by 2, or this by 2 actually. Play this.
Get a clean up ahead of class.
So don't forget to kill this. You should play this, yeah. Okay, so let's play this first.
They do not fall! Why do they not fall?
And then as usual, I don't get the... Okay, so... casting contest on this. Just destroy Glossy. This deck is not good anymore, friend. Oh, it's Citrine Line. Why is this guy playing with this nonsense deck? Okay, so that's about it, I guess. Hope you liked the videos that I shared. As you see, the ladder is really colorful, especially during the beginning of the season. People are testing newly modified cards, I guess, but it wasn't the case actually. For example, in the last game, was there any new cards? Why would you play in that old deck, old-fashioned deck? Thinking about it, I don't think there was any new cards. So let me know if I missed something in the comments. Anyhow, hope you have a nice season, and this was just the first of deck guys for this season. I can't promise that I'll add a lot of content this month, because we're not gonna see a lot of fun decks. So hopefully at least I can put about 3 videos per week, and hope to see you in another video. Bye bye.